What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be going over some tips. Tips for beginner guitarists from a beginner guitarist. See, I've only been playing guitar for a little over a year. Like, seriously, I seriously started playing, not like I'm saying I'm serious. I am being serious. I started taking guitar seriously last summer, right? So I have played a lot within this last year. I've dedicated some time, and I'm not saying I still suck, right? I can't play a single song, but that's something that I want to touch on here later in the video. But yeah, it doesn't matter. If you are a beginner guitarist, check this video out, watch the whole thing, because I think at least one of these tips will help you out, either with playing or just with kind of like your mindset towards playing, if that makes any sense. Whatever, let's get into the first tip. All right, this is like the only tip that actually has to do with your playing. This is a major one. If you're learning your cowboy chords still, try and do a G. Instead of doing a G chord like that, try to get your muscle memory to where you can play a G like this. You can see that where I'm using my pinky. I actually don't even really use my pinky much because I'm usually muting that high E anyway. But for this, whatever. So the pinky's on the high E, the ring finger up here on the low E, and then also the middle finger there on the A string, right? So that's how I play a G. Now the reason why I play that, and trust me, it was difficult to just get my fingers and my muscle memory to actually do that. But the reason I do that, if you don't know, is because it's so much easier to switch between chords. If I'm on a G here, I can easily switch to a C, maybe A minor, back to G, right? Pretty simple. Now, if I was to do a G chord like the normal way, I don't even know if I can. Yeah, I can, but it's just, if you're used to it already and that's how you play it, I get it. I used to play it that way when I was like younger, but since I started getting serious with it, I learned how to, or got my muscle memory down to play it this way, and it makes it so much easier because you can really just jump between chords, at least the cowboy chords, very, very easily. And since I like to do that, the finger picking, finger style kind of thing, that's really all I do. But yeah, that's the first tip, right? It's just, it makes it so much easier, and you can glide through chords and everything a lot easier. Alright, so the second tip. Capos are okay. I've seen a lot in the guitar community that if you use a capo, that means that you suck and that you can't do bar chords and stuff, and I think that is so preposterous. I do think that you should learn how to do bar chords. That's, of course, important. I'm not very good at them. I mean, I can do like E shape, the A shape, kind of the C on these lower, but regardless, just because you use a capo doesn't mean that you don't know how to play guitar, right? Especially for some kind of different styles, like the kind of style that I play, it definitely helps because I'm not trying to do bar chords all along the fretboard. I don't really care about that, right? And I'm not jamming out like Stevie Ray Vaughan. I'm just playing simple tunes. I'm gonna leave all the mess ups and everything. I'm barely gonna edit this video because I think so many videos are edited to perfection, and it kind of puts out this image that you have to be perfect to play, and it's just not the case. Because all those perfect videos, or those people playing perfectly in videos, maybe they did it on the first take, but I highly doubt it. But I'm gonna leave that all in here, or all that shit, because whatever. Anyway, that's the second tip. Capos are totally okay. They help. Just don't let anybody tell you that if you use a capo that you don't know what you're doing, right? Definitely, like I said, learn bar chords after you get comfortable with it. But yeah, just don't care what people think, really. That's the main thing of that tip. What was the third tip? There's so many tutorials online on YouTube. It's saturated with guitar videos. So much so that this video will probably get buried and you'll never see it. But when it comes to learning guitar, I really think you should take that first year. I mean, check out some things on YouTube, some tutorials here and there, but don't get it's just there's a lot, so you can get lost in all these courses, these 20-part courses and everything. Just don't get lost in that. Get a guitar, preferably acoustic. I mean, you can start on electric, but I just think starting with acoustic, personally, it's just you and the instrument, right? So you really get that time to spend with the instrument and to learn that instrument. And then you can get an electric, get all those fancy, all that fancy shit. I just don't really necessarily like it. I just like the realness and rawness of an acoustic guitar, but that's just me. But that's the third tip, right? If you're going to check out these courses online, which, like I said, I think maybe for the first 6 months to a year, just play. Just play, even if you suck. Trust me, I sucked, still suck. But you get better every day. If you're only spending 20 minutes on it every day, that's fine. You don't have to be like me and spend hours every day sacrificing a lot. But if you're going to check out one of those courses, the only one I suggest is Active Melody. I'll link his channel down below. He's got some great courses, even just some like one-off videos showing you tips and tricks and whatnot. That's probably the only person I would check out personally. I would never buy a course from any of these guys. I'm not saying that they're not helpful, they're not beneficial. Some of those out there are thousands of dollars though, right? And maybe it's great, maybe it turns you into this amazing guitar player, but I don't know. I just don't suggest, at least for the first year or so, don't spend money on it, right? Get you a guitar, maybe you already have one, and it doesn't matter really what guitar either. You can learn on pretty much anything. Yes, cheaper guitars don't feel as good and whatnot, but I digress. Just get a guitar, start playing. So yeah, I guess those were, a few tips. Like I said, they're not really anything to do with playing other than the first one. I really just think that, at least from my experience, starting to learn guitar and trying to learn online, self-taught by other people's tutorials, it's very easy to just information overload, really. I mean, that's with anything nowadays, but there's so much stuff online. And it just kind of stops you from just enjoying the instrument and getting used to it, right? And just being comfortable with it. I used to do magic, like sleight of hand, card tricks, things like that. I did it for years, for almost a decade, right? That really helped, like the finger dexterity. That helped me when it came to playing guitar. But still, I had so much to learn. I still have so much to learn. I don't even know how to play a song, like a full song at all. Maybe, well, I can kind of play Nirvana's version of Where Did You Sleep Last Night, but that's about it. But I'm okay with that, you know, because I like to make up my own stuff. I like to, and odds are, if I make something up, it's already been made up, right? It's kind of hard to be original now these days because so much stuff. There's so many people, so much stuff. Everybody's done everything pretty much. I don't even know how to explain it honestly. I just like making up my own shit. So these are some tips. Hopefully they're helpful. They're probably not, but if you did enjoy it, consider hitting that like button and subscribe because we got more content like this. We got more content not like this. I am kind of all over the place when it comes to these videos. So to me, if I like it, I'll make a video about it. Yeah, okay, we'll see you in the next one.